So it's Friday morning-ish, like 11 o'clock. We're rolling into Novi. I unloaded yesterday, so I got most of it ready, but finished some stuff up. So like last year, you used to be able to pull through these doors, and like we parked our trailers, literally like this whole section was empty. None of the Canadian vendors could get out here because the border was closed. And when I showed up yesterday, I got here at like 10:30, and I came in way down there where that wall is and the trailers, and they had enough room to pull like one truck down the side. You can't get out over there. So like it's probably 30% bigger than it was last year, which is super cool. So we're gonna go finish setting everything up, get price tags on everything. Michael's gonna head up after work and help me out, but we're hoping it's gonna be a really good show. I think we probably did at least double what we did at Heydays, which Heydays surprised me. Tons of people, but they weren't buying anything, which probably was the economy for the most part, but we'll see. So I'll do it. I'll see what I can do. Oh, my hair is crazy. So it's like, I don't know, 4:30 almost. I'm set up, ready to go, waiting on Michael. I'm just kind of walking around, checking stuff out now since I won't be able to. This thing's kind of wild. I mean, it almost looks like it floats. That'd be kind of sick. I wonder if it does. Like a toboggan with tracks on it. What did it say? Made in Australia since 2018. Interesting. Graphics, studs. So like this place is kind of big, but like last year, like Nationwide was here, insurance. It's literally like that little spot right there. It's like $700. Like some of the, I get it, it's marketing, and for $700 for a company like that, it's nothing. But it's kind of crazy. People that aren't really selling anything per se here still get a booth or two. They got quite a bit of used sleds right now, surprisingly. Like this free ride. This is crazy though. Almost 2,000 miles for $13,500. Like that's wild. I feel like that's a $10,000 sled. Maybe I'm lowballing. So we are strategically placed kind of close to the bar, as close as we could get to the bar. But the bar's right here, and we are behind these guys here. They're actually out of Ohio. I'll zoom in on his card. Jason Damron. They're from Ostrander, Ohio. He says down by Columbus. But we were checking these out, talking about different legs for it and a different brace up here, because like the newer sleds like teeter-totter, and then the older ones you can't get them under with these feet on them. On most of them they're pretty similar, but he welded a coupling nut on the back here so you can actually throw an impact on it, which is genius. I bought one last year out of curiosity with the aircraft cable like winch thing on it, and it's all right. But if I went back, I'd get that. He's selling them, like their show price is $300 and they're powder coated. Like that's a steal. So this is us. We got the new BAM product. that guy we met at Heydays, so we got set up with them pretty quick. Excited to see what we can do with maybe some private label stuff. I still got Erased Products. This stuff's on our site too. If you're looking, if you've heard of Seaboys TV, that was their line. They're no longer selling it anymore, but we still have quite a bit in stock if you guys are looking. But some DeWalt gear wrench. Some of this stuff's like 6 months to a year back order from Gear Wrench, so kind of impressive that we even have any. These were a big hit last year. I got like snowmobile toe straps. I tell people if they have an Arctic Cat, it's 10% off. Some of them laugh, but not all of them. My Medic's a new line we got too. That stuff's on our site. Really good pricing on this. A lot of this stuff you won't be able to find online as cheap as I can sell it to you for. So plasma lighters, that was a big hit last year. Some pocket jumpers. And then we got O-ring sets, fuse kits, heat shrink, hose clamps, you know, stuff to throw in your toolbox or trailer. More med kits, backpack ones. This one's kind of sick. It's their ultimate survival 20-liter bag. It's got like hat, gloves in it, fresh pair of socks, and it floats. It's buoyant, so that's kind of sick. But yeah, our big one's gonna be toolkits again. So we'll see how this goes. So I think I mentioned this earlier, but last year the show was probably 25 to 30% smaller because the border was closed in Canada. So like a majority of this area last year had no vendors in it. I would say probably we got the cloud. This is actually usually by us, but they left. If you go all the way down here and over, that's the only really way out right now with a vehicle. But pretty much from this post to where these classics are over was empty. There were no vendors from here almost all the way back. So we actually parked our trailer in here last year. It was sweet loading up because you just have a two-wheel cart from over there to back here. So that was nice, but I would rather see it full with all these vendors. I think we're getting a lot more people. Hopefully more people are buying stuff than Heydays, but we're closer to home, so it is what it is. It's gonna be a lot of fun. This place is awesome. We usually get stuff there. There's a pickle place that has like 55 different flavors of pickles. That's pretty good. We got some 4K cameras. Always makes me wonder how those compare to these GoPros. Some light bar kits. I'll tell you what, the margin on flashlight stuff is absurd, so I can't imagine what they're making. But that was one of my first gear bags right here from this guy. I think I got the Safari pack, but it was black. It actually lasted, that was this one. It actually lasted a couple years. That was for the price, what the heck. But we got some random stuff. We got knives. I'm trying to see if I can find, I wanted to go to Proven Design Products, see if they have knee pads. I like the skin ones because they're really fluffy, but pulling that Velcro off every time you start, it's a pain in the ass. So I might see if I can get that style. Man, it's law enforcement again. Must be like the new thing to try and bridge the hatred between snowmobilers and law enforcement. More easy move lifts. It's pretty crazy, these things. Clear casing so you can actually see. That's pretty cool.
That's what that guy was talking about.
I want to see a dirt bike engine like that. That's pretty cool. So last year when we were here, we caught, some guy stole a flashlight from us and then stole like probably $1,200 and stuff from Up North Sports, and we caught him. He was stuffing like boots and climb pants, thermals and everything into like a Kodiak bag. He paid for the bag but was stuffing it with a bunch of stuff. So it was like $1,500 and stuff, which is, I'm pretty sure over a grand's a felony, and they got him on camera, so I assume he's screwed. But they got a massive, they have like half his store. feel like it kind of depends on the kind of deals you can get, but Mr. Skeleton. We got J&J sales. They're up at the lake. Pork planting in here. They always get a pretty decent spot every year, so. I haven't seen these in person yet. Oh, I guess at Heydays we drove by them. That's wild. They have some kind of meeting going on.
Ellie also has brass tacks in the front.
Oh, I gotta show you this wrap. SES Unlimited. I feel like we're at the point now where, oh look, there's a Wabam display. I feel like we're at the point where a lot of them's pretty similar as far as quality goes, but I have not seen one like this before. He's cleaning up now. Look at the color on this thing. That's insane. I mean, they got everything wrapped. All the details here. Pretty sweet. They still look like Ninja Turtles. I'll never let that down.
Yeah, I told Nate. I
don't know how to zoom this thing in, but there's a line already. It's 8:30 on Friday. Places, you can't tell from that way, but we're doing pretty well. It's going great. Making some sales. Flashlights are the big mover again. So.
Now over on ESPN, 10-point game, Florida with the lead with about 3:20 to go over Texas A&M. Baylor, Oklahoma, tied up at 7 apiece. That game on ESPN Plus, Big 12 now. Our game coming up next. Timeout. They've got Ohio State next.
It is Sunday, almost 1 o'clock. Started out pretty slow. It's just a terrible picture, but it started out pretty slow, but it's picking up quite a bit. We got rid of quite a bit here recently, so we've been doing all right for Sunday. Usually Sundays, people looking for the best deals and pretty slow, but when I priced everything out Friday, I was online shopping, so everything here that I got listed, you're not gonna find online cheaper.